Everybody, happy Sunday. And congratulations to anybody that has been doing the Urban Challenge 21 days of yoga. Today is day number 21. Be it the energy of dropping into one class or connecting and linking multiple classes together. See, there's a whole world woven into our yoga practice. We just don't see it that way. A lot of times we think the yoga practice is woven into our world. And so based on the feeling that you're getting right now, when you lie down onto your mat, when you close your eyes, and when you can acknowledge and appreciate in perhaps a safe space of being on your mat or being with your breath, go ahead and bend your legs, please. Take your right arm over your head and roll onto your right side into the fetal position. Let your head rest into your bicep. Use your left hand, make your way into a child's pose so that the crown of your head is facing towards the mirrors or the mirrored wall, top of your mat. And rest your forehead and then feel your body internally. And so like the direction at which you're pointing the crown of your head is like the arrow on the compass. And so right now, I'd say we're pointing north. And we have this idea of the direction that we're facing based on what we can see in front of us. But when you start to see inside of yourself, when you begin to link your concentration and your mind to your breath, and there's this internal compass, and it loops around in 360 degrees in all directions, so more like a sphere versus two-dimensional direction. And so begin to trace the loops of your breath. As you're in child's pose, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And take your next breath. Inhale to rise up into a tabletop, so you're on all fours. And look down in between your hands, knees under your hips. You can adjust as you need to. And bump your hips way out to the left, head to the right. And feel the breath into the sensation, into the stretch. And then switch, swing your butt out to the right, move your head out to the left. And so if we're breathing, if we're practicing, come back to center, all fours. Spread your fingers, inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift your knees, hips up, downward facing dog. We do not need to enforce anything about our practice. We don't have to try. We don't have to try to make it hard. It'll just be whatever the challenge needs to be in relationship back to your breath. And so if a pose is taking your breath away, that's enough of a challenge. And the idea is to maintain the consistency of your breathing, soft seal to your lips, air traveling in through your nose and out, and for the duration of and so your practice, your meditation, whatever you want to call it. And keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slight bend to your knees. Grab opposite elbows and drape. Hang heavy. And switch the grip, bring the other forearm in front. And release your elbows, hands to the mat, soften a bend to your knees. And draw your belly, head is the last thing to rise. Roll up one vertebra at a time, go really slow. As you roll your hips under, shoulders down, take your arms and then extend them all the way up over your head. And then you're going to reverse that, and so we're going to roll down, bring your elbows by your sides. And then your head is the last thing. Start to roll yourself back down. And head to the ground. Feel your arms. And let them drape. Rock the weight into your heels. Inhale, lift halfway. Lengthen your spine. Pull your chest forward. And then exhale, fold forehead to your knees. And do it again. Inhale, lift halfway. Pull your chest forward. Exhale, dive. Broad base, forehead to your knees. One more. Inhale to extend, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, dive, forehead to your knees, and then crawl forward into a high plank. Keep your left foot where it is. Cross your right ankle on the back of your left ankle. Squeeze the ankles, inner thighs together. Feel your core, pubic bone to your chin. 3 breaths. And the idea is that we're bringing the plank into the belly and through the legs. So keep your ankles crossed and slide your gaze forward. And so your legs are strong. Bend your arms, lower halfway down with your ankles crossed. And it's going to be easier than it normally would be. Press back up to your plank. Step your right foot back inside. Take your left ankle on the back of your right ankle. Pubic bone to your chin. Feel your core. Press your hand down into the ground. So you got your legs, inner thighs, slide your chin forward, inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, squeeze the ankles together. Nice, elbows to your sides, press back up, step your left foot inside, lift your butt into your dog. Press your hands down into the ground, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, stick out your tongue, exhale, release the air. And big toes together, lips sealed, heels high. Bend your knees, exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, rise, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, chest to your knees, forward fold, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway, plant the palm, step back, high plank, hold the plank, feel the legs, feet side by side. And so if anything, charge with the breath versus the mind. You'll feel the energy into your body. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet. Exhale, lift your hips. Use your legs, down dog. Draw your belly in. Take 3 breaths. And to feel good in the down dog, And to feel something in the down dog. And feel the energy up your arms. Strengthen your back, elbows in. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, hands to mat, chest to your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, step back to your high plank, keep your breath moving. And so it's a set, there's a rhythm. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, good Stephanie. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. If you surrender to the rhythm, and then you get into that contrast between things that you know and things that you don't know, and they will present themselves. Build the confidence in the breath, lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, hands to mat, chest to your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, step back, high plank. And take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, good Billy. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Fingertips spread wide. And feel your upper ribs. If they're sticking out, tuck them in. And then slide your tailbone up. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your nose, hips square and squeeze. Inhale, kick back and up. Right knee, right elbow. Stay there and plank, kick straight back. And then bring your right knee to your left elbow. And bring your right knee back to your nose. Pike your hips, draw your thigh into your chest. And root into your hands, push the mat away. Solid. Inhale, kick back and up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot back in your lunge, right hand down, left arm up, twist, gaze sideways. Work the extension of the breath into the needle on the compass, kick through your back heel. And sweep your left hand back down all the way around, rise up, crescent warrior. And palms face, shoulders stacked, tailbone down. And feel it. Draw through your right leg, inner thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Back heel flat and heavy. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay with your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Up and back. Exhale, warrior 2. Feel your feet. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Windmill your hands down. Pivot. Step switch. Right foot forward. Left foot back. Lower your left knee, inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana, gaze forward. Active low lunge, so slide the weight into your front heel. And tailbone down, shoulders down, begin to arch the line of your spine. Pick it up from your belly through your heart, gaze follows. Sweet, take a nice deep breath in. Gaze forward, hands down, half splits. Pull your hips back, flip your right toes up. All you got to do is take the twist out of your pelvis and you should feel the sensation in your hamstring. Whether or not the leg is straight, regardless, and connect to your core, shoulders away from your ears. 3 deep breaths. Feel your breath drive. Inhale, come forward to lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back to a high plank. Set it up. Inhale, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows to your ribs. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet. Good, Anna. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips square. Inhale, back and up. Knee to your left elbow, stay there. In plank, kick back. Knee to your right elbow. Bring it back to your nose. Pike your hips, root into your hands. Get your butt to lift. Feel your arms. Inner edge of your arms. Strength underneath your shoulder blades. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot back into your lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Seal your lips, slow down your exhale, and keep your head up. So the more ascending line you have to your spine and sternum above your tail, the more you can breathe. Sweep your right hand back, down all the way around, rise up, crescent. And you pick it up from the inner thighs, outer hips down. And belly in, feel your back leg, take an inhale. Exhale, warrior two, back heel heavy, arms into a T. Inhale, reverse your warrior, go up and back slowly. Good, Aaron. Exhale, warrior two, stay with your lunge. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse, pull your belly in. Windmill your hands, pivot, step switch, left foot forward. Right foot way back, lower the knee. Inhale, reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana. Palms stay shoulder width. You can twist your pinkies in, thumbs out. Broaden your back, feel your belly, and then start to arch the line of your spine. Pick it up through your heart, follow with your gaze. Slide the breath through any resistance that you feel, maintaining your ground. And foundation, confidence in your breath. Bring your gaze and hands to the mat. Half splits, butt back, straighten your left leg, flip the toes up. Take the twist out of your pelvis. Use your arms, breathe into the sensation, little tuck through your navel. Very good. Take some curve out of your back, shoulders away from your ears, nice strong. And use your hands, come forward, back to your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step back to plank. Set it up, take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway with control. Inhale, up dog, tops of the feet, feel your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog, big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, exhale, walker jump to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, bend your legs, chair pose, reach your arms up. And keep your chin humble, gaze slightly down. And you can still feel your heart lift, but save a lot of energy. Remember, we're used to conditioning ourselves in the direction of what we can see and versus what we can feel. So you're feeling to your breath in your body. Inhale, stand up, straight legs. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend to the right. And pull the wrist as you draw the shoulders, and then knit the ribs back in so you feel the six-pack of your belly. You're over gripping in your glutes. Feel your thighs, more weight into the balls of your feet. Gaze forward, inhale, rise to switch. Left hand to your right wrist. Tailbone down, side bend to the left. Gaze to center, inhale, rise, separate your palms, bend your legs, sit back into your chair. And knit your ribs in, turn your tailbone down, so rock your pelvis. Good, Ryan. Feel the legs from the inner thighs versus the outer hips. Big toes pressing down and pinky toes lifting up for 3, 2, make it a longer breath in. Exhale, dive, hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant, step back, shift forward and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog, head below your heart. And feel your heart still lengthening away from your tail. Use your legs, lift the lower half of your butt up. And together, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale to your left wrist. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Get your hips to hike even higher. Roll the back heel over your toes. Feel your hands. Press the mat away. Inhale, kick back and up. Biggest three-legged dog. Exhale, step through, step forward. Use your core, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Both feet at the top. Exhale, right foot back, lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Keep your pelvis square, so pull your outer right hip up and draw your left glute under. Reach your left hand back, swing it down, come up all the way around, crescent warrior. Feel your front heel, tailbone drops. Cactus your arms, belly in, open your chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then lift your chin. And keep your arms in this cactus shape and bring your eyes forward, straighten your front leg, feel your inner thighs turn on. Strengthening to your core through your upper back. Nice work, you guys. Inhale, arms up, palms face. Bend your front leg, lunge, twist. Hands to your heart, right elbow outside your left thigh. As you hinge, chest down, lift the back of your right knee up. You notice the weight. If it's all coming into your front foot, rock some weight into your back foot. Take your gaze down your left shin. Keep your twist, pull your belly in. Now step your right foot to your left foot. And then you're in Utkatasana with a twist, thumbs to your heart center. Bend your legs more. Keep your hands together to square. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, lift your left knee. And then when relieving standing, interlace the fingers onto your shin. Standing leg, pull your elbows in. Gaze on one spot. Lengthen your exhale. Use your core, keep your knee where it is, take your arms up. Figure 4, left ankle to your right thigh. One-legged chair, flex the ankle, toes to the knee, and then bend your standing leg any amount. Use your arms through your back to help balance. Standing leg, tailbone down. Inhale, rise, lift your left knee up. Exhale, left foot down, hands to your heart center. Nice. Inhale, arms up, palms face. Exhale, dive, journey and fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, step back, shift forward, chaturanga flow, elbows in, up dog, inhale, tops of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog, head below your heart. And keep lengthening your heart away from your tail. Use your legs, lift your tail to the sky. You realize yoga in breath and connection, that's it. That's all it is. Palms press, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, good, Sophie. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, left knee to your right wrist. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, thigh to your chest. Stay there, really hike your hips up. Back heel over your big toes. Feel your hands, good, Janine, elbows in. Big kick, inhale, back, big three-legged dog. Step, left foot all the way through, right foot to the top, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot back into your lunge twist, right arm up. And push the mat away through your left hand. And turn up the volume of your breath and so that you can turn down the volume of your mind. Lips sealed, right hand goes back down all the way around. Use it, rise up, square, crescent warrior. Tailbone down, belly in, cactus your arms, open your chest, lift your chin. Keep your cactus arms, good, Hannah. Gaze forward, straighten your front leg. With your cactus arms, feel your inner thighs turned on. Not as easy as you think. Inhale your arms up, palms face. Bend your front leg, set your lunge to twist, hands to your heart. Left elbow outside your right thigh. As you hinge, lift the back of your left knee. Feel it, square to the ball of your back foot so your head keeps ascending above your heart. And keep the twist, gaze down your right shin, use your core, float step to the top, feet together. Utkatasana with a twist, butt down, thumbs to your heart. Great, Courtney. Yes, you guys. And keep your hands together. Inhale, rise, centered, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your right knee, standing when relieving, hands onto your shin. Below the knee, elbows in, standing leg, turn your shoulders down. And keep your knee where it is. Use your core. Inhale, arms up. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. It's right there. Just turn the knee out. Flex the ankles, sit down, one-legged chair. Use your arms, strengthen your back to balance. Breathe. And feel it now. Inhale, rise, standing leg, lift your right knee. Step down, hands to your heart, big toes together. Inhale, arms up, bend your legs, sit into your chair. Exhale, feel your core. And take all the weight out of your toes. Awesome lesson. Feel less grip in your bum, more weight to your sitting bones, and sit back, sit down, stretch through your middle fingers. Last 3, 2, 1. Dive into your fold, separate your feet, hook your big toes with your peace fingers. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Turn your elbows out. Use your feet, lift your butt, and then drop your chest. Actively forward fold. And take a breath. Slide your hands under your feet from the front, toes to your wrist crease. Notice any aches, cricks, and creaks in your joints. When you activate your muscles, you take the weight out of your joints. And with your breath, you create a buoyancy. Right? Without breath, you could muscle your way through it, but it will not feel pleasurable or like peace in your mind. That's how you know the difference. Bend your knees, slide your hands out. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back into a high plank. Spread your left fingers on the mat. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, side plank. Stack your hips, reach your right arm up. And strengthen your lower leg, lift your top leg, and so you're in a star pose. It's a slow transition, right knee to your chest, and then step your right foot forward, pivot, both hands down into your lunge. Feel your feet, bring your arms by your sides. You look towards the top edge of your mat, and keep lunging as you stretch back through your fingertips. Maybe so deep in your lunge, sweep the ground, inhale, arms up, hips stay low. Right glute tucking in, warrior 2, turn your back heel down, front leg never moved. Right forearm to your right thigh, sweep your left arm up and then over. And do the same twist of the wrist so your pinky turns down. Yes, your rib cage rotating as your butt is tucking under, press into your back foot. Good, Mark. So good, you guys. Feel your back heel. Inhale, come up, stare down over your right wrist. Warrior 2, without gripping and locking it down into your front hip. So feel your back heel. Feel the breath lifting through your belly into your heart. We got 3 more. Soft eyes. Use the upper back. Puff the chest proud. Windmill your hands to the mat, lift your back heel, frame your front foot, straighten that front leg. Pull your belly in, draw your hips up. So you're trying to lift your tailbone to the sky. And think of a cow pose, belly down, tailbone up, chest through, shoulders away from your ears. Notice how deeply you are folded over your leg. And keep your chest on your right thigh. Just transfer the weight. Lift your back foot. You're in standing splits. Hands to mat or hands to your ankle, one or both. Chest is working into a deeper forward fold on your right thigh. Breathe through your belly. Nice, you guys. Bring your hands to the mat. Left foot to your right foot. Bend your knees. Inhale. Flutter your lips. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Stand up. Lift your right knee into your chest. Left hand outside your right thigh, or you're ready, grab over the top of your right foot. Kick through the heel, right arm back. Twist in standing leg. Slide your ears back. Inhale, slowly square, bend your right knee, reach your arms up like you could levitate in your breath for 3. Hard up through the crown, feel your standing leg. Step down, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, let's go, look up. Exhale, dive to flow it out, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good, Cami, exhale, downward facing dog, breathe. Jackie, heart away from your tail. Tail to the sky, use your legs. Inhale, roll out to high plank. Spread your right fingertips. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. You got it, bottom leg is strong. It's all in your core, wrap through your back, little to no weight in your joints, float your top leg. You can do it from here, left knee to your chest, slow step, pivot, hands down into your lunge. Bring your arms by your side, stay in stealth mode, chest low, gaze to the top edge of your... How much energy you put out by thinking the direction that you're going in is based on what you can see with your eyes. So deep in your lunge, sweep the ground, inhale, arms up. And feel your left glute tucked in. You stay in your lunge, pivot on the ball of your back foot, warrior 2, front leg never moves. And weight into your back foot, you're doing great. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm up. And twist the wrist as you rotate the ribs, shoulders away from your ears. So it's a combo, right pinky turns down, thumb draws back, yes. And see how you can silence the mind by deepening the sound of your breath. Constrict the muscles in your throat, rise back up. Gaze over your left wrist, stay with your warrior 2. And feel it from your belly to your heart with the strength in your back, and there's little to no grip. You can be in the expansion of your breath, in the expansion of the moment. You want it to feel like time has literally stopped. Keep your back arm strong. Windmill your hands down, frame your front foot, back heel high. Straighten your front leg, belly in like you're doing a cow pose. Lift the tail, drop the belly, chest through, shoulders away from your ears. Yes, Ken. It should just make sense. Notice how deep in your chest is into your thigh. Transfer the weight, lift your back leg, and stay in your fold, standing splits. Hands to mat with the option, one or both hands to your left ankle. If you're really turning it up, then you're taking airplane arms by your side, so no hands in your standing splits. Hands to the mat, right foot to your left, bend your knees, inhale. Get that flutter of the lips, exhale. Inhale, rise, stand all the way up. Lift your left knee. You're set, standing leg. Right hand outside your left thigh or grab over the top of your foot. Kick through the heel straight, twist, rotate the ribs. Belly square. Bend your left knee, arms up, and feel levity in your breath. Reach for the sky. Left foot down, hands to your heart. Big breath, inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive, flow it out, hands to the mat. Take an inhale. Plant, step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana, soft landing. Inhale, upward dog, vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, you're gonna step or jump to Malasana squat. Feet hip width apart, toes out, heels in, and then lower your butt down, elbows to your inner thighs. Heels heavy if you can. Pull your shoulders down, guide your heart through, soften your chin. In balance, you can close your eyes and feel any difference from one hip into the other hip. It'll work itself out in your breath, in the compression and the release. Stay with it. As slowly as you can, bring your fingertips to the ground. Lift your butt, Gadana, inch by inch by inch by inch. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Soft jaw. Relax your head. Let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms. Exhale, hands to your heart, top of the mat if you're not there. Open your left knee, bring your foot to your inner thigh for tree. Palms together. Standing leg, turn your left knee forward, lift it up in front. And kick it back, toppling tree, bring your arms by your sides. And so like toppling tree, which you can stay. It's better to breathe here than to go further without breath. Left hand to the mat, revolved half moon, right arm to the sky. At least your right hand is on your low back. If it's not reaching all the way up, great hand. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Step your left foot next to your right foot. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Open your right knee, bring your foot to your inner left thigh, and set up your tree pose, hands in front of your heart center. Steady your breath, increase your focus. Turn your right knee forward, standing leg. And kick back, toppling tree, in which you can stay. And set balance, awareness to your left thigh. And right hand down, barely any weight, just touch the mat for balance. Take your left arm up. And keep your hips back. At least your left hand is on your low back. Great, true. Gaze and left hand down, step your right foot to your left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, elongate into your high plank, release the outer hips. And keep your right toes down, hover your left toes off the ground. Curl your left heel into your butt, look forward, pull your ribs in. Got it? Roll to the outer edge of your right foot, step behind with your left foot. Use that ground, lift your hips, belly in breath, great Janine, left arm to the mirrors. Use your left foot, gaze down, pivot, come back around, press into your dog, hips high. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist, half pigeon, set your shin. Walk your hands back by your waistband. And staying up, slide your left knee back. Actively point your left toes away from the mirrors. And keep your right hand in front. Reach your left hand back. Grab the inside of your foot, ankle, or shin. All right, you can dial it in, chest forward, shoulders down. Option to reach your right arm up or even back and for your left. And take a breath in, bring your right hand down. And bring your left hand around, tuck your back toes, look into your mat. Lift your hips, step back into a high plank. Elbows in, yogi push-up, lower halfway, legs strong. Back to plank. Yogi push-up, lower halfway down, legs strong. Back to plank, one more, lower halfway down. And press back to plank, go back into your downward facing dog. And feel your heart still ascending, tailbone up, use your legs. And bring it forward, shift into your plank, hover your right toes. And curl your heel to your butt, lift your chin. It's going to help. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, step behind. Use your right foot, hips up. Use your right foot. Arch and then reach. Believe in the breath as you extend from the outer edge of your left foot to your right middle finger. Look down to your left hand, pivot square, come back into your dog, hips high. Ribs in, left leg to the sky. Half pigeon, left knee to your left wrist. Walk your hands back by your waist. Slide your right knee back. Push your front shin in, bring your left hand to the front, reach your right hand back for the inside of your foot. Square to your breath through your heart, tailbone down, option to bring your left arm up or even to reach it back. Belly in, bring your left hand down, right hand around. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips, press back into your high plank. And big toes together, this time come down onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs. Walk your feet in, pike your hips up. Your body's ready, firm your forearms and feel your shoulders lift away from your ears. And so your head is not touching the ground at all. Chest back to your thighs, inch your feet in a little closer, lift your hips higher. And tiptoe, lift your heels and keep walking your hips over your shoulders. It gets lighter. Stay with your forearms, lift out of your shoulder girdle, last 5. Softly lower to your knees, hips to your heels. And release your grip, child's pose, forehead to the mat. And feel your forehead, gently rock on it, side to side. And take a longer breath in. And softer sigh out. Inhale, come up to hands and knees, tabletop. And crawl your knees to your wrists. If you would like a sip of water, now is a good time. Take a sip. When you're done with your sip, and sit on your shins, knees mat width apart. And set up to recline your hero. Slide your hips in between your heels, hands behind your bum. And chin to chest. Pull your belly in as you recline all the way down onto your elbows or all the way down onto your shoulders. And if you feel compression in your low back, and stay on your hands, stay on your elbows. You don't have to force it, remember. Feel it come back to you. Slow exhale. And from your shoulders, reach for your ankles. Belly in, back to your elbows. And when you come back up, adjust your knees and so they're in about hip width apart. And start with your hands behind you, fingertips point back. And so half camel is just keeping your arms straight, pinch your shoulder blades together, and then press your hips forward, half camel. And full camel is just a matter of walking your hands to your heels, and then pressing your hips forward, and deepening the expression of the back bend in your body, and with length in your spine, gaze can trace back. Anywhere from half to full camel, take 3 breaths. And we're all going to finish high. Bring your hands to your bum. Belly in, rise slowly. And belly in, sit down gently. Hands to your lap. That's a full circle. Soften your chin. Close your eyes. Be still. Really take it out of you in a great way. And you're leaving this sense, this refreshing nature of the next breath that you're about to take. And bring your eyes back into the space. Swing your feet out to the left. And set up onto your bum, hands behind your knees. You balance into your sacrum, triangular bone just above your tailbone. Lift your feet up for boat pose. Hands can stay with the lift in your heart, shoulders down, arms can go by your sides. And stay on your sacrum, lower halfway down, kick your legs straight. And if your low back is touching the ground, you've gone too far. Stay on your sacrum. And step 2. Now step 3, put your low back into the mat, hover your shoulders and your heels. Oh, step 3, little quiver. It's okay. Use your arms. Step 4, lie down and release. Step 5, let the attachment to something in your mind go. Previous thought, condition, pattern, perspective. Bend your legs so that your feet are flat. Press down into your feet. Lift your butt halfway in a baby bridge. Elbows by your sides. Baby bridge. And just to show your legs in that they still have the ability to work. And now flip your hands by your ears. And fingertips point towards the mirrors. From the strength in your legs, roll up to the top of your head. And press down into your hands, elbows in. Shoulder blades wide. Exhale, press up into your wheel pose. We tuck the chin, upper back, lower slow, middle back, lower back, legs straight, arms heavy by your sides. Reset your head, neck, and shoulders, and let a little sigh out of your chest. And cross your left ankle to your right thigh, figure four. And then bring your right knee into your chest, reach through, interlace the fingers onto your shin. Every breath cycle is an opportunity to slow down, yet deepen your breaths. Watch it turn down the volume of your mind. Your mind will never go away. We don't want it to go away. To soften the strength of its attachments and utilize its productivity and connection into the moment and what's happening right now. And keep a hold of your right shin, release your left leg back onto the mat, and pull your right thigh in, give it a tight squeeze. It's great, you guys can't even think anymore, that's a good sign. Hands are on your right shin, wind relieving, left leg is long on the mat. And take your next breath and exhale, twist. Bring your right knee across your chest. Gaze to center, roll back to Shavasana, both legs straight, arms by your sides. Cool, right ankle to your left thigh, figure four. Bring your left knee in, hands through, interlace to your left shin. Just take the twist out of your pelvis, take the twist out of your shoulders. You'll feel more of the stretch and the intention of sensation in the outside edge of your right hip. Keep a hold of your left shin, you guys. Uncross your right leg, put it back down onto the mat. Hands on your left shin, wind relieving. Few breaths, elbows by your side. Cool. With your next breath, exhale, twist. Bring your knee across your body. face the center first, and then roll back in Shavasana, legs straight. Arms heavy. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall apart. And adjust your supine Baddha Konasana, feet up, feet down, whatever feels best in your body. And rest one hand onto your belly, take the other hand to your chest. If you have linked and together magnificently, if you have linked together 21 or close to 21 classes in 21 days, this is an incredible encounter, and that will exist as a part of your soul forever. And that will be there to support you, maybe not today because you may not need it, but at some point in the reflections and can continue to come. You may not even know yet and the meaning behind in 3 days of practice in a row, or 5 days, or all 21 days. When you're ready, take your hands to your outer thighs, bring your knees in, give yourself a squeeze, and take a moment and to acknowledge the adventure, your journey, your breath, the energy, every person in this room you've shared the experiences with. And then go ahead and rock yourself up to a seat. You can drink as much water as you'd like. And then we'll turn around, head to the mirrors, lie down, legs to the back of the room. If you have something and you'd like to cover your eyes, you can cover your eyes. Final resting pose today. And then feel as you rest in the steadiness of the needle into your internal compass with your eyes closed. You may not know where we're going, but we feel good about the direction that we're heading. That's the difference. And seeing with our eyes versus seeing and through this internal perspective of shapes and space and breath. We may not know where we're going. We sure do feel good about the direction that we're heading. Take your time, everybody. You're welcome to rest and to release here for as long as you'd like. Please, quietly when you're ready to go. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Namaste.